Hello and welcome to the Infosecurity Europe Call for Papers Submission Guide. I'm Victoria Windsor, Content Manager for Infosecurity Europe, and I'm responsible for putting together the education programme. During this video, I'm going to give you some tips and advice to help you maximise the chances of your submission being accepted and provide you with some practical guidance on how to put your submission together. Submissions are invited from contracted exhibitors for two theatres, the Business Strategy Theatre and the Technical Theatre. Infosecurity Europe features over 350 exhibitors, and competition for the 56 available speaking slots is fierce. Only the very best submissions will be accepted. Over 3,600 visitors attended education programme sessions at Infosecurity Europe 2013, and speaking at the show is a great way to demonstrate your thought leadership, so I'd strongly advise you to make a submission. During this video, we'll run through the following areas: dates and deadlines to ensure that your entries are submitted in time to be considered, some background information on the Business Strategy Theatre and Technical Theatre, analysis on what the visitors want and what they don't want, a summary of the submissions process, and finally, 4 top tips for success. The call for papers for Infosecurity Europe 2014 opens on the 24th of September, and the deadline for submissions is Wednesday the 20th of November. Submissions will be reviewed by the Call for Papers Advisory Committee in early January, with successful submissions being informed at the end of January. The sessions are 25 minutes long, including Q&A, and contracted exhibitors can make up to 3 submissions each. These submissions are across both theatres, not per theatre. All contracted exhibitors are limited to 1 speaking slot only, so even if you make 3 submissions, only 1 proposal can be accepted. This is to ensure that we create a varied and compelling agenda that isn't dominated by individual organisations. Submissions are invited for 2 theatres, the Business Strategy Theatre and the Technical Theatre. The Business Strategy Theatre sessions tackle the strategic business challenges and issues impacting on how effectively an organisation protects itself from the latest security threats. The content targets senior management and board-level directors who are considering strategic issues such as information security strategy, return on investment, business alignment, standards and controls, risk management, governance and compliance, and business continuity. The Technical Theatre sessions tackle the technical challenges and issues facing an organisation as it develops tactics to protect itself from the latest threats. The sessions are designed to provide advanced to intermediate technical insight and research. The sessions target information security, IT and research and development and engineering practitioners who are responsible for developing and executing an IT security strategy and are considering issues such as anti-malware, encryption, application security, identity access management, infrastructure and secure transactions. When developing your submission, it is essential that you make sure your content is clearly tailored to the relevant theatre and provides information and insight that meets the needs of one of these distinct audiences. During our research, the show visitors have told us that they want real-world learning that they can take back and apply to their business. They are looking for case studies, best practice and solutions to difficult problems and challenges. In particular, how-to sessions are appealing to our visitors, providing them with a toolkit of information to apply to their own role. They are also looking for innovation and new research and learning on the latest information security challenges. Regarding speakers, they want to hear from industry experts who have depth and breadth of knowledge and can share expertise and knowledge that is not product-led. They are particularly keen to hear from their end-user security practitioner peers who can share their experiences and lessons learned. They would like to hear from practitioners rather than business development, sales and marketing executives. This is an important factor when the visitors select which sessions to attend. Visitors are looking for intermediate and advanced level presentations that provide them with information and knowledge that will help take their business forward. They don't want to hear basic level content and generic presentations. The majority of Infosecurity Europe attendees are experienced professionals with a high standard of knowledge. Please avoid submitting presentations that have been made many times before. The visitors are looking for something new that they can't find out about anywhere else. If the content of your submission can easily be found on the internet or elsewhere, it isn't appropriate content for the business strategy or technical theatres. And sales and product pitches are not well received by visitors. Speaker submissions are assessed on content, value to the delegates, topicality and speaker credentials. We're looking for relevant content that will meet the educational needs of the attendees in each theatre. It's essential that you keep the visitor at the heart of your submission. thinking about the benefits that they will gain from attending your session. These benefits should not be related to a specific product. The visitors should leave with information and insight that they can apply to their business regardless of whether they purchase your products. The submission form is an online form on the Infosecurity Europe website. I recommend that you complete the details as a Word document and then copy and paste your entry onto the online form. It's important that you take the time to fully complete the submission form to give your proposal the best chance of success. The submission form includes a number of sections. The first section asks for your details, that is the details of the main contact person from your organisation who we will liaise with regarding the submission and the information about the success or failure of your submission will be sent to. The second section is for the logistics contact who we liaise with if your submission is successful. It's essential that we have a consistent point of contact throughout the event life cycle to ensure that all the logistics information is communicated efficiently. The third section asks for full contact details and a professional biography for the speaker. Please note that once we have accepted the submission, we will not accept any changes to the speakers, as the speakers are important criteria for assessing the submissions. We'll contact the speakers directly if the submission is successful. Please don't submit a speaker if they have not confirmed that they're available to speak. Section 4 asks you to provide full details of the content of your session. The title is an important part of your outline and it needs to very clearly explain what the attendee will gain by attending the session. I'd recommend that your title is specific with a clear angle rather than being too broad, as it will make the benefits of the session much clearer. In the seminar synopsis, I recommend that you use the full word limit to describe your session in depth. Do ensure that your synopsis is interesting, engaging and informative to make it stand out from the crowd. The benefits to the delegates of attending your session are essential, as the value to the visitors is a key element in assessing the submission. We want to know what the delegates will take away from your session. What are the business implications of the topic? What will they understand after your session? What problems will they be able to solve? Ensure that the benefits that your session offers to the attendees are very clear and that you provide at least 3. We will include these in our marketing campaign, so it's important that you complete this fully and make them as compelling as possible. You'll be asked to provide the job titles that will benefit from the content of your session, and the 3 to 5 sentence summary will be used for promotional material and needs to be succinct and engaging, clearly showing what people will learn by attending. This section will also ask you which vertical markets the session is relevant for and what size of organisation should attend. This information is essential for marketing the session effectively, obviously if your proposal is selected. At the first stage of the submission process, incomplete submissions or sales and product pitches will be filtered out. The submissions will then be reviewed by the Infosecurity Europe Call for Papers Advisory Committee, which comprises industry experts from the end user, academic and analyst community. You'll be informed via email about whether your submission has been successful or unsuccessful. So how can you ensure that your submission is successful? Here are 4 top tips to maximise your chances of success. Firstly, be innovative, creative and different. We'll receive many submissions on popular topics, so differentiate your submission. Present a new angle on a topic or share new research. Make sure your submission reflects your interest in and passion for the topic. Consider different formats for presenting the information to aid engagement with the audience and make your submission appealing to the Call for Papers Advisory Committee. For example, a rapid-fire debate, 20 key questions, 10 steps to success. Typically, we receive fewer submissions for the technical theatre, so I'd encourage you to make a submission for this theatre. Secondly, avoid sales and product pitches. Visitors are looking for educational content and have told us that they don't like sessions that are thinly disguised sales and product pitches. It's in your interest to provide practical insight, expertise and information that visitors can apply to their business and to avoid sales pitches. By providing solutions to key industry challenges in your presentation, you'll enhance your organisation's credibility, demonstrate your thought leadership and show the market that you understand their problems and requirements. We'll not consider presentations that are sales orientated and they will be removed from the selection process at the first stage. Thirdly, write a full submission. The Call for Papers Advisory Committee is looking for a detailed submission that is clearly thought through, offers tangible benefits to the visitor and compelling content. To give your submission the best chance of success, ensure that you include all the information required on your submission. Do make sure that your session is specifically tailored to the theatre you wish to speak in, and that you clearly state that the presentation is for one theatre or the other. Ensure that you include solutions to strategic business challenges for the business strategy theatre and technical detail and insight for the technical theatre. And our fourth and final tip is choose the right speaker. The visitors want to hear from business and technical experts who are experienced security practitioners. So for the business strategy theatre, we'll be looking for job titles such as CISO, CEO and CIO. For the technical theatre, we'll be looking for job titles such as CTO, Chief Research Officer, Head of Product Development and IT Director. It's vital that we constantly refresh and update the education programme with new speakers offering fresh insight and ideas. Therefore, speakers who have not participated in previous years are very welcome. Clients presenting case studies are very well received, or alternatively, you might wish to do a joint presentation with a client who can share their experiences. If you have video clips of your proposed speaker from past speaking engagements they may have had, do send them to me to support your submission. It will give us the opportunity to gauge their presentation skills. And finally, it's important to note that there is no guarantee that any of your submissions will be successful, and if successful, you'll only be able to take a maximum of one speaking position. If your submission is successful, I reserve the right to edit the title and outline for consistency and accuracy. Exhibitors are not able to request a specific time for their session. Before making your submission, make sure you do a final check. Is your submission form fully completed? Have you included full contact details for your speakers? Does your title reflect the content of the seminar and demonstrate the benefit to visitors? Is your seminar content of an advanced to intermediate level? Does your seminar share real-life experience and practical case studies? Are your speakers business and technical experts? And are you sure that your submitted speakers are available for the event? Please contact me should you have any questions about the education programme and submission process by emailing victoria.windsor@readexpo.co.uk. You can also find a submissions guide PDF on the website. Good luck with your submission.